In the last video, I talked about the top 3 systems that every pastor needs to be leading. And the first system that you should be leading in your church is vision. By vision, I'm speaking about the reason your local church exists at this time in your community. Vision is not a theological statement such as, we exist to make disciples for Jesus. As true as that statement is, this is biblically why all churches exist. Many churches that no longer exist made the same claim. So while it does define your work as a congregation, it is not really a God-given vision for why you are still here instead of being closed down. Vision is about seeing the lost like Jesus did when he walked on the earth. Everywhere he went, he saw people in need of the good news, like sheep without a shepherd, as Matthew records. He saw Zacchaeus up in the tree. He saw the woman by the well. When a church stops seeing the lost around them and feeling compassion for them, that church is in the process of dying. This is where you come in. As pastor, your first responsibility is to keep the main thing the main thing. Who has God brought us together to reach with the gospel? You have to remind them and keep leading them to care for those in your church's neighborhood who have no eternal hope. A God-given vision does more. It drives how the church develops its other ministry systems. For example, your evangelizing system is done the way it should be because it helps your church sow the gospel effectively to those they see. How you disciple, what kind of small groups you have, even how you locate and utilize your building is an outcome of the vision. So how do you lead vision? Besides teaching your people to pray and see lost people who are, in Jesus' word, the harvest, you need to lead them to understand that all the church is doing helps fulfill the vision. This should be done every time you gather as the church. If someone has come to faith and is baptized, you need to tell the church that this is the outcome of the vision God has given us. If you start a new group, the reason we're starting this new group here is because we want to enfold people and connect them to the body who have come to faith through the vision that we share. Or offer evangelizing training. The reason we offer evangelizing training is because we want you to help participate in the vision of the church. Or have a special church event. The reason we're doing this special event is because it helps us to fulfill the vision and have a place for you to invite lost people you know to hear the gospel. Or implement a new discipling process. The reason why we're offering this discipling process is to help people grow up in the faith so they can join us in fulfilling the vision God has given us. These are all because of the vision. Every week, you need to take a minute or two to connect what is going on in the life of the church to the vision God has given them. This takes thought and preparation, but it will bear fruit in the minds and hearts of your congregation because they see that they're accomplishing a purpose God has given them to do. You can allow others to share these kinds of vision reminders in your gatherings, but you cannot give away your responsibility for vision leadership to any other church leader. If you want to be the pastor of the church you want to lead, invest deeply in your role as the leader of the vision.